Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all fit and fine at home, enjoying your work. And today I'm sending last exercise and last questions and last important question of binomial theorem as your homework. And up to that your chapter is completed. And further there will be a test. Okay. So now I will discuss some one or two questions. These are important questions here. So in your statement, in your exercise 9.2, this is 30th question. So statement is, if the coefficient of x is to power r minus 1, x is to power r and x is to r plus 1 in the binomial expansion of 1 plus x is to power n r in AP, prove that n square minus n 4 r plus 1 plus 4 r square minus 2 is equal to 0. That will be your answer. So ultimately your statement only in this part. That means you have to pick the coefficient of this x raised to power r minus 1. I already told you, if your term is 1 plus x raised to power n, so whatever your r value is same as considered as your second term power. So that means my coefficient according to that will be x r minus 1 coefficient is a n c r minus 1, then n x raised to power r coefficient is ncr, and x raised to power r plus 1 coefficient is ncr plus 1. That is given in your question r in AP series. So that is given in your question. Okay, these three coefficients are in AP. Then you have to find this equation. Ultimately our target is, sometime question is change, like you find the value of n, you find the value of r. So if term as in AP, you have to solve in the same time. Okay, so this it shows that this is a quadratic question. Further we no need to find further, so up to that we have to stop in my question. Ultimately way of the question is same as like other question where three coefficients are given in AP. So according to the AP, condition is that 2 times the middle term is equal to sum of first and third term. That means 2 times the middle term, because these three terms are in AP. Okay, and what is the condition of AP is that 2 times the middle term is equal to sum of the first term and last term. Sum of the first term and last term. So 2 times the middle term. Now you have to apply the formula. Just directly open it. Here factorial n minus r, then factorial r. Here factorial n, and when you n minus r minus 1, that becomes n minus r plus 1. When you subtract, open the bracket, I directly open the bracket here, that becomes n minus r plus 1, then factorial r minus 1, and in this case factorial n minus r plus 1 in the bracket. So when you open this one, that become minus r minus 1. I directly open the bracket because remember everything what is written it here, r minus 1 and r plus 1. Before that, when you go with the n minus r factorial condition, so if in place of r there is r minus 1, that will be considered within the bracket and negative sign will be considered as outside. When you open the negative sign, that become minus r plus 1, and here n minus r minus 1. Now if you look at all the terms, factorial n is common in all the terms, so I directly cancel factorial n. So 2 is keep left as it is, and this denominator is cross multiply with the right side. So that become n minus r factorial n minus r plus 1 factorial r minus 1 plus again factorial n minus, because I multiply this denominator with all the terms on the right side, cross multiply, then n minus r minus 1 factorial, then r plus 1. Now factorial I no need to open, I just try to arrange the term like that. Factorial term will be cancelled with each other, like keep 2 as it is here. So when you look at this one, n minus r is the smaller than n minus r plus 1, because when you subtract minus 1 from that, previous term of that is n minus r. So we need open only this one, and here also next to r term is, previous to r term is r minus 1. So here in numerator I open this r and denominator I open n minus r plus 1. So that become n minus r factorial as it is when r open and next term previous r is r minus 1 factorial, and here when you take outside n minus r plus 1, so when you subtract 1 for the next term will be n minus r, then here is r factorial r minus 1. Similarly here n minus r, previous term is, if you subtract 1 from that, n minus r minus 1, that is exactly same term. So I open this one, and in the denominator also r plus 1 is greater because previous of r plus 1 is r. So in here I open this one and this one. So that will be n minus r, keep it outside, and next previous term is under factorial n minus r minus 1 and factorial r as it is, and here n minus r minus 1, then open r plus 1 and previous of r plus 1 is factorial r. Now all factorial term will be cancelled, this and this will be cancelled and this will be cancelled. So what is left? 2 is equal to r upon n minus r plus 1 plus n minus r plus 1. Now what I do? Next step is I have to take the LCM, like r multiply by r plus 1 and n minus r plus 1 multiply by n minus r. So that will be like that, r multiply by r plus 1, then n minus r will be multiplied by n minus r plus 1, and denominator also n minus r plus 1 will be multiplied by r plus 1. So when you open the bracket, I will get numerator, denominator, I open all the bracket, so that become r square plus r plus n square minus nr plus n minus nr plus r square minus r. First n will be multiply all this term and then minus r will be multiply all these terms, and denominator also when you multiply, so that becomes nr. First n will be multiplied by this nr plus n minus r square, then minus r plus 1. So what is cancelled? Here this term is cancelled, here minus r plus r is cancelled, and what is left? Another no term will be cancelled. I just arrange the term here. Look at r square and r square. This is 2r square, n square is single one, minus 2 nr and minus nr, and this term will be cross multiply on the another side. So that becomes, if I multiply 2 with all the terms here in the denominator cross multiply, that will be 2nr plus 2n minus 2r square, then plus 2, and on the right side what is left? R square plus r square is 2r square plus n square plus n minus nr, and minus nr is minus 2nr. Now you have to equate the term. You have to shift all the terms on this side. So 2r and 2r, so that become positive. So that is 4r square. Then next is 2nr and minus 2nr. When this move on other side, that become minus 4nr. Then plus n square as it is on other side. 2n and n. When 2n shift on other side, that will be minus 2n. Then minus 2n plus n gives me minus n. Then this 2 shift on other side, that will be minus 2. Now I try to equate the term, like here n square, no term is there, I write on the front. Then this and this, n is common, so I take minus n common, so that will be 4r plus 1 is left, and another term 4r square minus 2 is equal to 0. That is the same thing we want to prove in our question. So that is the same thing we want to prove in our question. So this is 2nr. So when you multiply, so our required answer is n square minus n, 4r plus 1 plus 4r square minus 2, hence proved. So this will be proved. Now next question is in this regard. Your first question is here. So in this statement, it is given that yes, now it is visible to all. I think it is visible to all. Okay, here your statement is that if PB if p be the sum of odd terms and q be sum of the even terms. अगर आप एक expression को expand कर रहे हो, if you are going to expand the expression x plus a raised to power n, then sum of the odd term means odd position places terms when r value is 1. R value is like in term value, term 1, term 3. You can consider that our odd terms like t1, t3, 3, these are the odd terms. Okay, and we can say that term available at odd positions, that is all term considered as total of that is recommended as p, and q with the sum of even terms. Even term means second position terms or even position term 2, term 4, term 8. So that will, when you added all the terms, that will represent as q. So according to that, that is expansion of that one. If you expand x plus a raised to power n, among them if you add all odd position terms, that will be named as p, and if you add even position terms, that will be named as q. So according to that, you have to prove this p square minus q square is equal to x square minus a square raised to power n. 4pq is equal to x plus a raised to power 2n minus x minus a raised to power 2n. Then 2 times p square plus q square is equal to x plus a raised to power 2n plus x minus a raised to power 2n. Now very first thing we have to expand whatever expression is given to me, that is x plus a raised to power n. First I will just expand according to the binomial expression x plus a raised to power n. First r value starting from 0 move to n, so that give me nc0 x n and a raised to power 0 because a is present in the second position, and nc1 x n minus 1 and a raised to power 1, nc2 x n minus 2 a raised to power 2, nc3 x n minus 3 a raised to power 3, up to last term is ncn a raised to power n. So in this regard, if I just pick this one, this is term 1, term 2, okay, or we can memorize that if r value is even, so that is the odd places terms. If r value is even, so you pick it here and make the separate bracket, like pick only odd position terms or r value is even. I already told you before that odd position term means r value is even position terms means r value is odd, so that is opposite to that. So here 0, 2, I just pick odd position term, make a bracket, then separate the when r value is odd, or simple way I can memorize that when r value is even I separate it, and when r value is odd I separate it. So this according to the statement sum of odd terms, that means r value is even, so that already given in your question we name as p, and when r value is odd or even terms, so that name is q, so that becomes p plus q. Similarly, if in place of negative sign is there x minus a raised to power n, so that mean when r value is odd only that term will be negative, because already in your previous question we said that if terms are same only negative sign is there, that mean even position terms will be negative or r value will be odd. If r value is odd, term will be negative. So negative terms I keep it on the one side, and or like r value even terms, r value is even or odd position term, keep it separate, so that become p minus q. So now I find the value p plus q and p minus q. P minus q is x minus a raised to power n, then p plus q will be considered as the value of p plus q is x plus a raised to power n. Now my first question is p square minus q square. P square minus q square formula is p minus q p plus q. So this is the formula of p minus q p plus q. Now I directly apply the value p minus q, what I already found, x minus a raised to power n, and p plus q is x plus a raised to power n. If power is same, according to the exponent rule, base will be multiplied with each other and take power as common, that is a minus b, a plus b becomes x square minus a square raised to power n, that is exactly same as right hand side we want to prove. Next is, so your second term is 4 times pq is there. So here we have no separate value of pq. So we have the formula we already done the algebraic formula is that if a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, that formula is equal to 4 times eb. So if there is a 4 times pq is there, so I directly apply the formula of p plus q whole square minus p minus q whole square. Now I apply the value. I already found p plus q value and p minus q value. So that means x plus a raised to power 2n minus x minus a raised to power 2n exactly equal to right hand side. Similarly, we have another formula. If instead of negative sign a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, in place of negative there will be a positive sign, then according to the formula our result is 2 times a square plus b square. If I have given 2 times p square plus q square, so that means that is a formula of p plus q whole square plus p minus q whole square. Now I apply the value. P plus q is x plus a raised to power n, 2 is outside as a power, x minus a raised to power n, 2 is outside power. Now power will be multiplied, bracket will be if there is a bracket between the power is, bracket will be multiplied. X plus a raised to power n plus x minus a raised to power n will be my required answer. Thank you. Have a nice